Looks like he took it well.
Took what well?
I don't know, whatever it is that killed him.
Joseph Agboye. Passport issued in Lagos, Nigeria. Left Amsterdam on Wednesday, entered the country through BWI yesterday. Found dead in Baltimore this morning.
No blood, no trauma, no forced entry. Wallet, money, and jewelry are still on or about his person.
Any guesses, Munch?
Airline food. Put it down to undetermined causes, let the morgue rats figure it out.
Excuse me, I heard that.
Oh, I meant morgue rats in the most complimentary way.
Oh, of course you did. So what have I missed?
Man travels halfway around the world, dies for no apparent reason in a $20 motel room in a nondescript American metropolis, unknown and unmourned.
You depress me, Munch. Don't you ever think of anything positive to say?
Hey, if he's not murdered, it's not my problem.
Well, well, well. We seem to have a new record for swallowed contraband. 76 and 77. Eggs would seem to be pure heroin.
Man, that's half a kilo at least.
Easy.
You know, when I was doing my residency in Buffalo, we had this one case where this guy tried to cross the Canadian border with 42 of these bad boys in his belly, but man, 77, that pretty much takes the trophy.
You rang?
Now, this is Ray Borders with Customs, Baltimore Field Office.
Borders from Customs. Lewis Homicide is my partner, Mike Kellerman.
And this is Joseph Agboye, found dead at a Washington Boulevard motel this morning.
That's Munch's case. See ya.
Well, now it's yours, mine, and ours.
Seems Mr. Agboye here swallowed half a kilo of latex-wrapped heroin in Amsterdam. That's before catching a flight to Baltimore.
Then what?
Then a condom broke his what?
I hate when that happens.
I hear you. So it was an overdose.
A racehorse wouldn't have lasted a minute.
So why you calling us? This looks like a job for narcotics.
Right, but I called you because this is a heroin shipment destined for the drug organization of one Luther Mahoney. Are you with us?
You mentioned the name Luther Mahoney, we follow you to the ends of the earth. Lead the way. Right, Doc?
See you later.
Munch, pick up on line 1.
Who is it?
Some guy says he's an inmate from Jessup, wants to talk to Bolander.
Well, if he wants to talk to Bolander, what are you telling me for?
Momentary lapse of sanity, I guess. You want me to handle it? I'll handle it.
Detective Lunch speaking. Naomi, I need you to pull an old file for me from '87. Last name is DeLeon, first name is Laszlo, otherwise known as Punchy. He's doing 10 years for murdering a guy named Sam Noonan. It's one of Bolander's old cases come back to haunt me. Thanks.
Okay, terrific.
You need a hand there, Frank?
Oh, what I need is a bigger locker.
You always bring your dirty wash to work.
Oh, no, this is clean, Kate. This is all lemony fresh. At least it was before I dropped it on the floor.
I want to ask.
No, no, it's okay. You can ask. Yes, I own a washer. Yes, I own a dryer. Yes, I know how to do my laundry. I just don't have the time. You see, I dropped these off at the spinning safe about 3 weeks ago. The lady called and said she was going to donate everything to the Salvation Army if I didn't pick it up this morning, so. Any other questions?
Yeah, you finished the prosecution report on the Raider case?
No. Not yet.
Well, I need it on my desk by the end of the day, eh?
Okay.
We know from his passport that for the last 3 years, Joseph Agboye has made 4 runs annually to this country, each time entering at either the Baltimore or Washington airports.
We also know that our boy made a call to a payphone at a used car lot on the west side. And this lot is owned by one Antonio Brookdale. Brookdale's been a lieutenant in Mahoney's organization for at least 2 years. The lot was purchased 6 months ago as a front for money laundering.
So we've stumbled on Mahoney's quarterly shipment.
The question is, what do we do with it?
Simple. We use an undercover agent. We bring the shipment of heroin to Brookdale at the car lot, and then we arrest him. Then maybe we get Brookdale to roll over Mahoney.
You gonna get one of Luther's lieutenants to roll over on us?
We're gonna try.
Or are you gonna fail?
How can you be so sure?
You don't know Luther.
As fast as you build a case against this guy, he's just gonna tear it down. I mean, he doesn't care. He'll intimidate witnesses, he'll torture witnesses. I mean, look, he'll kill witnesses. At best, you're gonna end up with a case against Antonio Brookdale. At worst, you're gonna end up with a closed car lot.
As usual, Detective Kellerman, you underestimate me.
Even if you can make a drug conspiracy case against Mahoney, you're talking about 6 to 12 months of work.
I don't have any problem taking the time to do a case right. In fact, we've had to wire Mahoney's home and his office phones for 3 months.
3 months?
What'd you hear?
It's like you said. You know Luther. I'm afraid the tabs haven't given us much of anything.
Look, Luther Mahoney is killing people. On my shift alone, I've got 9 open murders tied to the man. The other ships had 4.
What are you suggesting, Al?
Send in the undercover and keep the shipment. Let's give Mahoney half a kilo of baking soda and see what happens.
You're saying we should give Luther a bad package and just wait?
If nothing happens, then you bust Antonio Brookdale for attempted possession. But I have a feeling if you sell Luther Mahoney baking soda, something's going to happen.
I don't think my office is going to be comfortable distributing heroin. Even if it is fake.
And my office is not going to spend another 6 months with Mahoney on the street. Now, what's the worst can happen?
Half a kilo of dope that isn't dope. Angry gangsters, angry addicts. The worst is beyond my ability to comprehend it.
I don't know. I want Luther Mahoney.
Well, you gotta admit, if we pull this off, we're gonna rock Luther's world.
Like this, and then it's not.
Raider case? Yes, prosecution report. This daughter's name, is that Billy spelled with a Y or an I-E?
I.
I-E. Oh, like Billie Holiday.
Yeah, like Billie Holiday. Should have taken that call, Kay.
Oh, yeah?
Guy on the other end, Laszlo de Leon, a.k.a. Punchy. Stanley put him away in '87. He says he's got info on an old murder case, including the whereabouts of the body and an ID on who done it. He's going to hand me the whole shebang, open and shut.
Oh, yeah? What's the catch?
No catch, no consequence. Just another case in black under my name. A case, I might add, which could have been yours.
Forget much. They're all mine. Red and black. Besides,
Besides what?
well, I'd be willing to bet today's lunch tab that Punchy de Leon wants something.
Is everything a competition with you, Kay? Maybe this is a closed case. You should be happy for me.
What exactly are you gonna say to Mahoney's people? They're expecting a boye.
I'm gonna tell him boy is too sick to complete the delivery. After swallowing so many eggs, it's not too hard to believe, you know?
Well, I'll say this much. You do look Nigerian.
Oh, yeah? Actually, I'm from Ohio. Spent the last 10 years in the DEA field office in Detroit.
What's the capital of Nigeria?
Lagos.
What's the capital of Ohio?
740 grams of bonita, quinine, and good old Arm & Hammer baking soda. And just a bit of morphine base in case they try to run a chemical quick test on you.
Mr. Mahoney, the package is in. Not bad, huh?
Detective Munch, sorry to keep you waiting. Can I get you anything? Some coffee? How about some scotch? Bring us a bottle of Johnny Walker, will you?
What do you want, Mr. de Leon?
Punchy.
What do you want?
I never said I wanted anything. I said I've got information.
About a murder.
About a murder. And since you drove all the way out here to see me, I assume you're interested.
I could be. I just want to make sure we have an understanding. You're handing me a closed case. You're going to tell me where the body's buried, who put it there, and you don't want anything in exchange. No private cell, no parole hearing. You know, I checked your file, Punchy. You stabbed Sam Noonan. You're doing 10 to 15 for manslaughter.
But I get out today. Did you ever go to Pimlico, Detective?
For pleasure, just once.
Then you know that moment.
That moment when you lose 3 weeks' pay in less than an hour and you want to jump off the nearest tall building? Yeah, I know that moment.
Not that moment. The moment when the gun goes off. Pow! and the thoroughbreds fly out of the gate. Freedom. That's what I want to feel when I get out of this hellhole. You ask what I want? I want to give you the lowdown on this murder so I can have my clean start. You got a pen?
Yeah.
In October of 1987, a man by the name of Jimmy the Shirt Puglisi was shot twice in the head and buried under the parking lot of Pimlico.
Under the parking lot.
Section C.
You've been in here since '87. How do I know this is for real?
Puglisi. Pugliese.
And the killer is?
Find the body, detective, and the rest will follow. See you at the track.
Pow.
Pow.
Antonio, heads up. Someone's coming. Who is it? I don't know. Don't recognize him.
Well, check this out. Who the hell are you?
The bull.
The what?
The bull.
Yeah, whatever. Where's Joseph at?
Oh, he's very sick. Bad stomach.
Yeah, shipping this large, he probably gonna be eating like for a while.
Very sick.
How's it look? What you waiting for? A tip? You good. Get out. See you, sucker.
What's up?
Yo, it's me with the good news. You know, like I'm talking to my broker. He says that one company you were telling me about. Yeah, I know it. He thinks they went public. He thinks we should, you know, buy low and sell high.
All right then.
Well, that's something. We've been listening to these guys talk about the stock market for 3 months already.
Well, now you know for sure. Mahoney and his people aren't really pricing the Dow 30.
Still, there's nothing in that conversation we could take into court.
Wait. I got a feeling Luther's gonna be a little less cautious once the bottom falls out.
Munch, why do you do this to me?
Do what, G? The guy came to me. I'm just telling you what he said.
And you think he's telling you the truth?
Punchy DeLeon has no reason to lie, I don't think. Besides, this is our job, isn't it? We hear about a body, we can't just let it lay there. We gotta at least take a look.
I hope you've got a good shovel.
Come on, G.
Do you know how much it's going to cost to dig up an entire parking lot?
Not the whole lot. Section C.
Is there a missing persons report on this Puglisi?
No, but I did pull the arrest record on the guy, mostly gambling and misdemeanors, which ended abruptly in October of '87. The same month my source says the guy got shot.
All right, give Bolander a call. Find out what he remembers about Punchy DeLeon. If I'm going to talk to Bonfile about bulldozers, I want to make sure that we are not being bulldozed. I want to know we're going to strike gold.
California, here we come.
Call Stanley.
Oh, Stan, it's John. Who? John Munch.
I don't know, Munch. You sure you got the right parking lot?
Shut up, Brody.
Why couldn't this be Africa or Egypt?
What?
My whole life, you know, I wanted to go work for National Geographic. You know, go along on a archaeological expedition. How cool would it have been to shoot over Mary Leakey's shoulder when she unearthed Australopithecus?
I want to see bones.
We're not done here yet, G.
You haven't found the body? Tell me again, what exactly did Stanley tell you about Punchy DeLeon?
He said that Punchy was a stand-up guy.
Go on.
He said he was working another angle on the Noonan murder, and DeLeon came forward and confessed. Stan thinks that DeLeon is a guy we can trust.
Go on.
As much as we can trust any of the lying sons of bitches.
You see, that's the part you didn't tell me.
This is Stanley Bolander talking, G. Bolander, the crankiest man on the planet.
No, he's not the crankiest man on the planet. I am.
How could I forget?
Now, the only thing you're digging up is a bigger hole in the annual budget. Now, fine, cut it out. Find Punchy DeLeon. Get an explanation as to why our gold mine dried up. In the meantime, I'll be barricading myself in the office, hiding from the bosses.
All done in Section C, Detective. Any place else you want us to dig?
Yeah, right here, 6 feet. Cover me over, unmarked grave.
I finished the prosecution report on the Raider case. Want to put a signature on it?
Great.
We worked well together on that case, in my opinion.
Yeah, we sure did.
So what do you think?
About what?
About us, about working together, about being partners again.
Well, is that what you want? Because from what you said a few weeks ago, you weren't so hot on us partnering up together again.
I changed my mind. So, are we partners or are we not partners?
Sure. Right. Okay.
I just watched 8 races, down 12 ounces of Johnny Walker, 2 crab cakes, and won $1,600. You missed a heck of a day, detective.
I was busy.
Digging for Jimmy.
Wasting my time. There was no body under that lot. There's no Jimmy the Shirt Puglisi buried there.
You sure you checked Section C? I specifically told you, Section C. Bastards must have moved the body.
Which bastards are they, Mr. DeLeon? Who killed Puglisi?
The truth? I know that he's dead. I don't know who killed him.
Oh, first, I think I'm handed a done deal about the victim and the shooter. Now, all of a sudden, I have nothing.
You will soon. Just bear with me.
Forget about it, DeLeon. Whoever this Puglisi is, wherever he is, I say let him lie.
I can't do that.
Sure you can. What do you care whether I find him or not?
Jimmy Puglisi was my mentor. We met right here at Pimlico when I was an 18-year-old kid. I had a $5 bill in my hand. Jimmy comes up to me and whispers in my ear, put it on Cherokee Wonder to place second. The odds against Cherokee were 11 to 1. My wife, Frances, I bought her engagement ring with the money I made that day. Jimmy lived less than a month after I left for Jessup. Before I get on with my life, I want to give my friend a proper funeral. You'll help me do that, Detective, won't you?
Hey, Will.
Hey, here's your coat, hat. Let's go.
Where to?
DEA wiretap. I told Borders we'd take the first shift. He and Kellerman are gonna relieve us in the morning.
Well, hold on.
What?
We got time.
Maybe, maybe not.
Well, you afraid we're gonna miss the fireworks?
Look, if Luther gets on the line, I want to be listening, that's all.
Now, come on, you know your business better than I do. Brookdale only had his packs, what, 3 hours? It's still got to be cut down, stepped on, bagged up. It's gonna be midnight before them double-star bags hit the boulevard.
Right, and another couple of hours before the Slingers hear back from the Fiends and Mahoney hears back from the Slingers. You're probably right. The stuff won't start happening until the early a.m., but we need to be there anyway, right? Just in case?
Just in case,
Right.
huh?
So come on.
All right, just in case.
What?
You and me, surveilling in the moonlight, alone in the dark, huh? Headsets on, listening for the calm before the...
Why the hell should I take the sergeant's exam? Sergeant's gonna make overtime.
Right, that's thing.
Ahem.
We can come back if you two want some privacy.
No, we just,
Right, of course, absolutely. What? No, be for real. Cupcake.
What?
Cupcake?
No, thank you.
Honey bun? Not unless you got one with the face of Mother Teresa on it. The face of Mother Teresa? Yeah, that coffee shop in, Tennessee. Well, you never watched the news, Kellerman?
Here, Prince Charming.
Thanks, there you go.
Any phone traffic?
Not a call. Well, you kids are relieved anyway.
Mahoney's home phone.
Hello.
Man, Luther, that stock is down, way down.
What you talking about?
I'm saying it opened on a big board at 25. Now you can pick it up for $1.
Antonio. You checked it, right? You checked the price-earning ratio on the stock before you bought it.
Yeah, I gave it the quick test, you know.
What am I always telling you?
Man, Luther, the stock's always been straight up every time it comes in.
Let me ask you something, now. You think me a fool?
Nah, man.
Yes, you do! You think you're pulling a fast one on country-ass Luther, right?
Come on, Luther, it ain't even about that.
asses in the same shallow grave.
Luther, man, I'm telling you, this stuff been stepped on by someone. My people tell me I ain't a fiend willing to pay.
Will you shut up, man? I'm on the phone!
Listen to him. Listen to him.
Wet his pants! Wait. This one's out, go.
Yes, Nathan. What the hell's going on?
What are you talking about?
My stuff ain't right. You trying to whore me or what?
This is awful. Luther's been cheated. Poor guy.
Contacts under pressure.
Cheers.
To Joseph Agboye.
Agboye.
I'm telling you, G, Luther Mahoney is one unhappy drug dealer.
He's showing the strain, huh?
Like he's never shown it before, G. He's panicky.
Yeah, for one thing, he's using the phone. We've caught him and his people twice on the wiretaps talking openly about drugs.
Luther can't figure out if the Nigerian sold him garbage or if one of his lieutenants is trying to run a scam on him.
And the beauty of it is, he sold half his bad package wholesale to some other drug organizations. He's got half the East Side dealers looking for a cash refund.
So what's next for poor Luther?
Well, from the wiretap, we know he wants a face-to-face with Antonio Brookdale and the Nigerians.
But Brookdale's scared to death of Luther. He wants a meeting in a public spot. Druid Hill Park, Reservoir, high noon.
And we have that covered.
Oh, yeah, we're all over it. The feds got a surveillance set up in a high-rise right across from the park. Bring Brody, get the whole thing on tape.
Good.
Bayless, line 1.
All right. Yeah, Bayless. No, I can't. Because I'm at work, that's why. Okay. I'll be right there.
Hey, Munch. Have a conscience.
How's it going, Munch?
I've already got G throwing me thunderbolts. I don't need your smug, I told you so.
Actually, I came over to offer my help, but hey.
Wait, I'm sorry, Kay. I can't find Puglisi.
That's your victim, right?
Yes, but whoever killed him left no trace of him behind.
You got nothing?
As far as I can tell, no one in the state of Maryland knows what became of him.
You call Woodlawn?
The FBI?
Oh, talk to someone in organized crime. Maybe they got something on Puglisi.
Come on, this is Baltimore, not the south side of Chicago, Kay. The Leon and Puglisi aren't mobsters, they're wannabes. I ask about them, the feds would laugh in my face.
Doesn't everybody?
Hey, you think I'm some kind of clown? You saying I'm funny? I'm here to amuse you? I make you laugh? Huh? Huh?
You're videotaping the camera, right?
You know, that's insulting. I'm a professional. Of course, I've got tape in the camera.
6430.
6430 unit, go ahead.
You got a line of sight?
Not really.
But if we move it any closer, it's gonna be too obvious. How about a 6420?
6420. Yeah, it's the same on this side.
That's too bad.
Yeah, you people in the high rise are gonna have to be the eyes on this thing.
We'll tell you what we see.
Homicide, Pembleton. Uh-huh. Right, on our way. You seen Bayless?
No, Frank.
Hey, Naomi, you seen Bayless?
He left a while ago.
Say where he was going?
Nope.
Hey, Sarge, I got some good news and some bad news.
I don't want to hear any more about Puglisi. I gave you my advice. You chose to ignore it.
See, that's where you're wrong. I didn't. I called over to Woodlawn. I spoke to an agent, Froelich. It seems they were working a money laundering case over in Aberdeen, and Puglisi was a side player. The bad news is they lost track of him in '84 when the case went sour.
And the good news is?
The good news is this agent Froelich kept a file on one of Puglisi's old girlfriends, a Dorothy Fallon, 38 years old. She lives in Catonsville.
You gonna go see her?
I'm on my way.
You got some groceries now. All right? I'm going.
Going back to work. Goodbye. How do you like your eggs? Huh?
Okay, Luther's early. No sign of the others.
Dorothy Fallon?
I'm Dorothy. Yeah?
Detective John Munch, Homicide Unit. I was hoping to talk to you about one Jimmy the Shirt Puglisi. I understand you knew each other.
Homicide. That's for dead people, isn't it?
I know it was a long time ago, but I was hoping that you could tell me.
But Jimmy, he said...
Jimmy? Are you Jimmy Puglisi?
Get off my porch.
Punchy said you were dead.
I don't know anybody named Punchy. Now get off my porch.
Just want to talk to you for a minute.
Look, come back when you got a warrant.
I just wanted to... Pow.
It's not gonna work, Buster. I told you to come back when you got a warrant.
Hello, Jimmy.
Come on, grab the ball.
Okay, here we go. There's a black sedan. Looks like Antonio Brookdale. And he's alone. And right on time. This must be the Nigerians. Looks like 3 of them in a white Lexus. Yep, the gang's all here.
Talk to me. What you looking at, man? I'm the one talking. Tell me what I want to hear.
There he is right there.
Well, talk to me, man. What's up?
What my people send you was good. They always send you good product.
Garbage.
When it gets to Hong Kong, it's good. When it goes to Amsterdam, it's good. When it comes here to you, it is good, Luther.
The package was all cut, Luther.
Why didn't you test it?
I gave it the quick test. But damn, this stuff had always been right before.
That's what I'm saying. If it wasn't good, he could test it. Give it back to the courier. No questions asked.
If it was garbage, you could have sent it back. But you didn't. You're a lying fool.
Luther, I ain't lying.
Shut up! Shut the hell up! You have no idea what it takes to do what I've done. I mean, you can't even begin to see the effort, the will, the risk in bringing package after package after package of that stuff and putting it on the corners and squeezing out every last dollar.
The man,
Man, I'm the man. Shut up! Shut the hell up!
Man, they're getting into it.
Luther looks a little stressed.
Do you know where heroin comes from, Antonio? Do you? From the Triangle, from Burma. That's halfway around the planet, a world away. And where the hell do you come from?
Say what?
Where do you come from, Antonio?
Park Heights.
I gotta go halfway around the planet for my package. But I can go to Park Heights and get 3 more just like you tomorrow.
Yo, this ain't right, Luther, man. You know this.
Give me my money.
Man, hell with you. I've been with you from the jump, man. You gonna try to hoard me like this? To hell with you. I don't need this. I'm out, man. Got time for all this.
Peace.
Oh, God.
Gun! Luther's got a gun!
Yo, turn around. Turn around and die like a man, you bitch.
Over here!
6440 to KGA. Shots fired at Druid Hill Park South entrance, 2 down. Request 2 ambos at the south entrance of the park.
6440, 10-4.
6440, also requesting a lookout to all districts in connection with the double shooting. Seeking a black 1997 Ford Explorer with Maryland plates. Suspect is believed to be armed.
Get off of me! Relax!
Meldrick! Where are you going?
Get off the car!
Now where are you going?
Come on!
I think I'm losing my mind. First, Punchy says that Puglisi's dead. So we dig up the parking lot of Pimlico. No Puglisi. Then Punchy begs me to find Puglisi. So I look for Puglisi. I find Puglisi, only Puglisi's not dead. Then I go back to Pimlico.
Mike.
No Punchy. What?
I want to ask you one question.
What?
Do we have a homicide here or not?
I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. You have to help me, Kay.
Okay, all right. Is Punchy DeLeon alive?
Yes.
Is Jimmy Puglisi alive?
Yes.
Then there is no murder. My advice, relax, forget the entire incident.
But how can
I said drop it. I will talk to G, find some excuse for Barnfather, but as far as you're concerned, the whole fiasco never even happened.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Sarge.
Lunch. There's a Dorothy Fallon here to see you. She says that Jimmy's gone.
He's what?
He's gone. He left with Punchy DeLeon. You gotta find him. Please.
Okay, you stay here, Miss Fallon. I'll call you as soon as we find something out.
Well, where are you going?
I'm going to Pimlico parking lot, section C.
I'm glad you showed up, Detective. I wanted to thank you.
Is Jimmy the sure where I think he is?
Wasn't an easy man to find. I couldn't have done this without your help.
I played the horse to your jockey, huh? You rode me right to the finish line, didn't you?
I suppose I did, but I wouldn't be so hard on myself, Detective, you know? It was all done in the name of justice.
Justice?
Puglisi killed him.
Yeah, sure, right. I'm not going to believe any more of your lies, Punchy. You killed Noonan.
That's what we wanted everyone to think, but that's not the way it was. Jimmy caught Sam pilfering funds and stabbed him in the throat. I went to your friend Bolander and confessed. We had an agreement, you see. I'd take the rap for Jimmy, and in exchange, Jimmy would provide for my wife and kid.
You did 10 years for him?
I wasn't in there more than 10 days before Puglisi dropped out of the picture. Frances was left with no one to provide for her, Punchy Jr. She was my whole life, that woman. Don't get me wrong, I love horses, but, you know, Frances and the kid, they were the reason I agreed to take the rap. Once Puglisi broke his word, Frances went to work for Amici's, waiting tables. She held on for almost 3 years. I love Frances, but she wasn't a strong woman. One day, she told me she just couldn't make it on her own anymore. She married one of the maitre d's. I hear she's living up in Wilmington now.
You know I got to take you in.
10 years is a long time, Detective. A decade of my life locked up for a murder I didn't commit. Now, I have committed a murder, but I've served my time. That's got to count for something, don't it?
A black 1997 Ford Explorer.
Yeah, we got that from the broadcast. Nothing like it so far.
You got somebody down the garage entrance?
There's a garage?
Can I help you?
Police, open up.
Police?
Baltimore City, homicide, open the damn gate.
Could you please bring some identification to the front desk?
No problem. Get away from the safe, Luther. I said get away from the safe.
Huh? See, I'm not playing around now.
Louis.
I'm a good cop, Luther. I'm an honest cop. And that means I got standards.
Not armed.
Never beat on a man half his size. People won't think it's a fair fight.
I'm surrendering.
Never put an ass whooping on a man unless you're damn sure he got it coming to him.
Detective.
See, I'm gonna be beating on you for a little while, Louis.
You're crazy, Louis.
I'm crazy. Let me just ask you something. No, let me tell you something. I've been a cop for a long time. Drugs out there? We ain't gonna win that. There's 100 open-air drug markets in this city, and there's 50,000 drug fiends out there. And we are taking on human desire with lawyers and jailhouses and lockups, and you and I both know the human desire is kicking us in the ass. So what I need to know, Luther, why couldn't you be happy with just the packages, huh? If we were just slinging drugs, man, you wouldn't be here, would we? But the bodies. What about the bodies, Luther? Huh?
What is up? What is up?
You see Lewis from Homicide? The black guy with the attitude in the hat?
That's him.
He's watching the garage.
You got half the corners. And eat bottom one. Yeah. And still, you got shooter on, man, or chasing your people out from in front of his place of business. You care more about your ghosts than you care about your money, Luther. Now, my question to you, how the hell you carry it, huh? You want some more? Yeah, come on, man. You! Bitch! Back up! You a good cop now, huh? Ah! You a good cop? You're just another ghost. Drop it! I'm aiming right at your head, Luther. Drop the gun! Drop it!
Drop it now.
What you gonna do, detective? Read me my rights.
You have the right to remain silent. Hey, Luther, before you die on me, I want to let you know something. Yeah? We switched to dope. Anyone got a problem?
No.
Terry? Get an ambulance and call the duty officer. It's a police-involved shooting.
What happened? What happened?
Luther put a gun on my partner, so I lit him up.
Clean shooting, G.
As simple as that.
Yeah, it's that simple.
Neldrick, you okay with this? You want to talk it through?
Put a shooting team on it, G. We'll give my reports.
Mike, you want to talk to someone about this?
No, I'm good.